This here is a model of a sarcomere. The sarcomere is a contractile unit for skeletal muscle fibers. This covering, which is acting as a dust cover, but it actually represents the sarcoplasmic reticulum, which is a modified ER, which is storing calcium, which is crucial for muscle contraction. The parts of this you should know: this is the transverse tubule or T-tubule. These are the terminal cisternae off to the sides of that, and they make this triad structure. Okay, so then you can look at this. This is the actual sarcomere. The sarcomere's boundaries are shown at the left and right. This is the Z discs, and they're actually shaped like the letter Z. Okay, so what a sarcomere is, creating the striations that you see under a microscope. Now the striations, these light and dark bands that the muscle has, is a result of these thin and thick myofilaments. So this is a thin myofilament containing mostly actin, and this is the thick myofilament containing myosin. So what happens is the actin's attached to the Z discs, right? You can see that on both sides. So the thin myofilament is attached here. The thick myofilament is connected here in the middle. This is called the M line. And during the muscle contraction, the thick filaments, the myofin, walk the actin towards the middle. And it happens on both sides simultaneously, so the whole thing shortens. The Z discs actually get closer together. So what's creating the striated appearance when you look at it under a microscope? When you look at this area here, just this region here will appear light under a microscope. That's called an I band or light band. It appears light because it only has thin myofilaments. This area from here to here, that will appear dark under a microscope, and that's called an A band or dark band. The reason why it appears dark is because it contains thick myofilaments, and they're thicker, of course. There is a special area right here where there is no overlap with thick and thin. You can see just this middle region where it's just thick myofilaments. That's called the H band, and if you actually look at it from up top, it looks like the letter H. Alright. Additionally, there's some accessory proteins here with the thin myofilament. You will learn about this in lecture: troponin, tropomyosin. That's not something we really go over in lab. But those are the parts of a sarcomere.